Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the DAX this morning? So the pattern on the weekly that we have at the moment, this is a proper piercing pattern and may actually turn out to be a fairly decent engulfing pattern. Okay, now that is a fairly bullish sign. Now, not all of them play out. As you can see, here was a great engulfing pattern. We had a little bit of a rise and then we fell off again. Okay. But again, that was our second push down, and here was our third push down. So this is pretty much, you can see we've got a higher low here as well, whereas here we had lower lows. So we've got a higher low, we've got piercing engulfing pattern, and we also have the 20 weekly moving average right in front of us. Okay, for those of you that are only watching my DAX video, you'll see I have incorporated a new moving average. And I've just been doing some work on the 40 EMA, and it's something that works out pretty well on the timeframes I trade. So pretty much the 6, 12, and 30-minute timeframes. Okay, and I'll show you some examples now. Anyway, the daily, finally we've got some direction. You can see how the oscillators group at the bottom, move to the upside, and we've now got a confirmation bar that this is a rounding bottom. Okay, so this frustration of this barbed wire here may be a thing of the past, but we would need to get through, this is the 20 moving average on the weekly, but I'm just going to move this up to there because this is, you can see this cluster of moving averages here, the 20, the 200, and the 40, pretty much all lining up. So this is going to be an area that we have to get through. Okay, so if you are long at the bottom here, there's no reason to get out of this stage, and you'd be looking at this area here. Let's just have a look at what the futures market is doing currently. Currently, the DAX is up at 12,500. Okay, so we slightly above the close. Oops, there's another level here we need to watch out for. So this is the swing low, and I would expect us to do some kind of a pullback from that level before we move to the upside. Anyway, let's look at that on the lower time frames. Right, so we've spoken about the rounding bottom, and you can see the rounding bottom is playing out. And we've got our two levels that we need to watch to the top. And basically, you can see that this level, the swing low, and the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, that is the most obvious target. Okay, let me move this back down here, because this was the range break that we had. So I'd expect us to get back to this level, and then we'll see what happens here. Okay, so down to the 1 hour. Okay, the 1 hour we have broken and tested the 200. So at last. It seems that the last couple of days it's been, we rally a bit, and then as soon as USA comes online, we fall off, and we pretty much did exactly the same thing, but we did recover slightly. Okay, so you can see the 40 EMA, the red line. Can you see how it plays a role together with the 20? You can see how we had the bounce off there. Would have given you an indication that above this bar is a long, and you would have had a nice trade to the upside. If we take it down to 30 minutes, you can see it plays pretty well, but I find it works extremely well with my 12 as well. Okay, so really just, for me, just added confirmation. It's double of the 20, obviously, is 20 EMA, a 20 simple moving average, and a 40 EMA. Okay, so let's just get back to what we want to do today. I'm looking for longs, and I'm looking for longs based on the break of this range. So I'd like to see us pull back to this level, but whether we do that or not is another story. So the next most logical area for an entry will be at the gap close. Okay, which would be around 12,475. So somewhere around there would be a good entry for a long, with a stop below here. The other thing that you need to bear in mind is that we have broken the 4 hour fractal here. That was a 4-hour fractal there. We've obviously broke this one, but this was the one I was looking for. And we've broken that, so I would expect us to continue at least until this level here. Okay, so from here to there, that's a 120 point trade for the DAX, which is pretty decent. Okay, so I think there's nothing else that I can see here except to say we're looking for any form of bullish action around gap close here and for a move to the upside. Oh, one thing we can do is just double check what this retracement was. We'll probably find that it targets a level. Yep, it targets a level we're looking for. Okay, so the move up, the retracement, and now obviously we've started moving up. So provided we break this level here, we should target 12,550. Okay, so that's kind of my trade for the day. I'm looking for longs, and it'll be up to this level. Not planning to hold anything over the weekend. We'll take profit and then hopefully take an early afternoon. Anyway, guys, catch up with you later. Hope you enjoy the weekend. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, or give us a thumbs down, and drop us a comment. Love to hear from you. Anyway, catch you guys later. Cheers, man.